The world is marking Queen Elizabeth's milestone Platinum Jubilee. Watch as Stonehenge is lit up, displaying 8 pictures of her, symbolizing each one of the decades of her reign. And back in London, Prince William taking center stage during the Jubilee rehearsal, the Royal Guard preparing for the Trooping of the Colour ceremony on Thursday. Now, our special coverage also begins this Thursday in London, hosted by our own Ainsley Earhart, Martha McCallum, and our next guest, Piers Morgan. And he joins us now. Piers, so good to have you. I'm not going to follow Will's advice and ask you about who won the war in 1776. I'm going to start with what I really want to know about with you today, and that is explain to Americans why this is a big deal that Prince William is taking over these duties.
Well, first, let me just wish you all a very happy Memorial Day. My brother was actually, I discussed him on Fox and Friends last week. He's just retired as a British Army colonel, but he was in Afghanistan, actually, when Joey suffered his injuries in 2010. So he served alongside a lot of Americans in Afghanistan. I just want to wish everybody, including Joey, thank you for your service, and to wish every American who served and everyone in Britain as well who served alongside the Americans. So it's a special day that we certainly acknowledge over here in England as well. As for the Platinum Jubilee, well, there is some big breaking news, actually, which just happened literally seconds before I came on air, which is quite a big deal. The Archbishop of Canterbury, who is the senior churchman in the Church of England, was due to preside over the big St Paul's Cathedral service on Friday, with all the royal family are going to be there. And it's a service of thanksgiving for the Queen to denote her 70 years on the throne. He's just revealed that he's tested positive for COVID and also has mild pneumonia. And as a result, he's now had to pull out. So the top churchman in the country will now not be presiding over this historic service in front of the world's cameras. And in fact, the Archbishop of York will now step in and replace him. So that's just breaking now. But that's a big deal over here, because Justin Welby, who's the Archbishop of Canterbury, has been in that position a number of years. He's presided over some huge events. But this would have been, certainly for him, I would imagine, probably the most important and prestigious event of his entire tenure. So a huge deal. So that's just happened. In terms of the sort of general mood about it all, I think you saw the pictures of William rehearsing for Trooping of the Colour. Trooping of the Colour is an annual event which takes place around the Queen's birthday, and it is a chance for the British Army to show off literally its colours. So all British Army regiments have their own colours, hence Trooping of the Colour, and it's a wonderful celebration of pomp and pageantry. It will be this year, I'm sure, the biggest and the best we've ever seen, and it's all focused, of course, around Buckingham Palace. So that will be an amazing event to kick off the Platinum Jubilee celebrations on Thursday morning. But there is, I've got to say, a rising excitement here in Britain about this occasion. There was a wonderful documentary last night airing on BBC, which was 90 minutes, and it was just raw footage, which we've never seen, from the Queen's own archives, from when she was a kid to right now, celebrating her entire life, in which she narrated, and apparently did this only a few weeks ago, she narrated over the home movie footage. It was really remarkable, and a chance, Rachel, to, I think, show people, A, how long she's been on the throne, 70 years, even longer than I've been alive, and secondly, that she's not just the greatest monarch I think this country's ever had, but she's also the oldest. She's 96 now. We've never had a monarch this age before. And she even jokes in the movie, you know, we didn't even have the word platinum in relation to jubilees when I was young, because none of us ever lived that long.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I can't let you go without just a little bit of juicy gossip, because you know that's why I love you. So we know that the brothers are now supposedly talking now. There's some warming of that relationship, but also the Queen is going to meet Lilibet, Harry and Meghan's second child, for the first time ever. Big news at Frogmore Cottage, by the way.
Well, it is big news in a way. The biggest news ought to be the Queen, and I sincerely hope that Meghan and Harry don't. I just hope, Rachel, Meghan and Harry don't pull their normal publicity-seeking stunts and try and take the attention away from Her Majesty, because that would be extremely irritating over here. A new poll came out yesterday showing the Queen is by far the most popular royal, and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are now the least popular. So I hope that they bear that in mind and behave in a dignified way. But they're coming over with their two children, including Lilibet. We never really got to the bottom of whether the Queen approved of them using the nickname that Prince Philip gave her, Lilibet, when they chose that name for their child. So that's still an unanswered question. The Queen was due to be at the big horse racing event, the Derby over here, which is the biggest flat racing event that we have each year. But because of her ongoing health and primarily mobility issues, she's having a lot of trouble just basically getting around and walking. She's now reduced the amount of exposure she'll have during the 4-day holiday. And the priorities for her will be on the Buckingham Palace balcony for the Trooping of the Colour, and also for the St Paul's service and various other events. So on the Saturday, she's now clear, and she will apparently be meeting Meghan, Harry and the two children, the two grandchildren, including Lilibet, for the first time. So that is certainly an interesting bit of gossip for you, Rachel, but I hope it doesn't detract from the bigger event, which is our country and the world paying homage to the greatest monarch in British history.
Well, a big deal for us here at Fox is the fact that you and Ainsley and Martha will be hosting this special coverage of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee on Thursday, Friday from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. And Piers, please don't leave out the juicy details for us. We're all going to be tuning in for the Queen.
Rachel, I promise
we like that too.
Rachel, I promise you there'll be plenty of gossip. I'm going to be on air for 8 hours for Fox and Friends on Thursday and Friday. It is beyond my self-control not to give you loads of gossip in that time. So you've made a clever booking here, because I won't be able to help myself. And one more thing, Rachel, before I let you go. Top Gun, I went to see it on Friday. It is the best movie I have seen since the first one. So all your excitement about seeing it later is justified. It is fantastic. A throwback to what movies used to be. Great fun, great action, and you come out feeling good. Remember those days?
I remember, and hot movie stars. Thank you, Piers. You're the best. All right.
Take care.
And watch Piers Morgan Uncensored on Fox Nation weekdays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Piers. Always fun having him on.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.